What is going on, guys? It's Jake. We're back in for another YouTube video, and I'm hoping you guys are as excited as I am to see the 2008 Red Forester back on the channel. The car hasn't been on the channel ever since Zach at Shore Clean did the ceramic coat on it, and it still is looking very mint, and I only drive it on great days. So it's a weekend here, and I went ahead and brought the car out. And I've actually been wanting to do this for a while, but fortunately I had a company called Subaru Clean reach out to me and want me to test out their product. So that is what we're going to be doing today. And I actually have a lot of prior experience with Subaru Clean, and that's actually what I was going to clean the engine bay with anyway. So we're going to go ahead and get the engine bay cleaned here today. We're going to test out all the stuff that they sent us. So we have the classic Subaru Clean. And for those of you guys who don't know what Subaru Clean is, it's basically one of the best degreasers on the market, and I would have said that before they sent this stuff to me. I'm not biased at all. That's what I was going to use. So we use it around here at the boat yard all the time, and it's just super good stuff. So we got some of the all-wheel cleaner, and we may be testing that out here on one of the company trucks just real quick to see how it does on one of the wheels. And then we have the Aerosol, which I'm very excited to try this out because I've always liked the spray kind of aerosol cans, and I feel like when you spray it and it kind of foams up, that makes a huge difference as to how good it actually cleans. So we're going to definitely try this stuff out. And lastly, we have some of the floor absorbent. So this basically, if you have a little spill, oil spill, any kind of spill, you can clean it up with this, and it'll absorb it. You can sweep it up and it'll get rid of it. So you can pretty much find Subaru Clean anywhere, AutoZone, Walmart, all kinds of good places. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this engine bay clean. I'm gonna read the directions, and we'll use a little brush to kind of agitate it. And then I have a little electric power washer we're gonna be using to go ahead and rinse it all off. And we wanna make sure that the engine bay is cold and it hasn't been started in a while. So I actually drove here a couple hours ago and everything's all cooled off. But we're gonna go ahead and just use the classic old Subaru Clean in the spray bottle to go ahead and clean up this engine bay. Some of you guys might be thinking, well, the engine bay is already pretty clean, but just wait till this stuff gets a hold of it. You guys will really see the difference, and I can't wait to show you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and read the directions, and then I'll fill you guys in on the best way to use this stuff. Okay, so I went ahead and read the instructions, and basically it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just gonna kind of spray this stuff on, let it do its thing, and then rinse it off. But we don't really want to let this stuff sit on there for too long, because it could potentially damage it depending on how strong the mixture is. So we're gonna have to kind of work quick. I'll have a little paintbrush just to kind of agitate the worst areas, but this stuff should really cut it and do its thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started spraying in here. I'll put you guys on a little time lapse. Be sure to stay tuned, and we'll get the pressure washer out. We'll show you guys the final result. So let's go. So here we go, the big reveal. I actually drove the car home to let the engine bay kind of dry out with the heat of the engine. So we'll take a look here, and you guys can see it really worked wonders. The engine bay is just looking mint. Also, you guys got to keep in mind that this car has 212,000 miles in some of the harshest conditions in the United States, being on the East Coast and in the Salt Belt. So this car was taken care of, but you do see some pitting on some of the aluminum here, but I'm very, very happy with how it came out. it actually looks incredible compared to what it did look, and I'm hoping you guys can see what I see on the video. And yeah, super happy with the results. Like I was saying, I would have used Super Clean anyway. I'm just very fortunate that they went ahead and sent me the stuff over and we can make this video for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and find some really dirty wheels in the next couple days, and we'll go ahead and clean all the brake dust off of them, because if any of you guys have cleaned wheels, you will know that no matter how often you clean them, there's still some brake dust and stuff that gathers up on the wheel. So these wheels actually have ceramic coat on them. That is why I do not want to do that with these wheels, because it will strip all the ceramic coat and good stuff off of there. So we will have to use not such of a corrosive cleaner for these wheels, but I will go ahead and do it on a couple wheels here in the next couple days, and we'll show you guys the results. So stay tuned. All right guys, so it's the next day. We're gonna go ahead and try out this all wheel cleaner on this GLI Jetta, and this thing is really prone to having a lot of brake dust, especially on the front wheels here. You guys can see it's absolutely filthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this stuff on, and we'll use a little brush to agitate it and see how it works. I'll probably try this on one side, and then I'll probably try the aerosol on the other side, just because I feel like they're both gonna do a pretty similar job, but I wanna see kind of the difference. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we just used the all-wheel cleaner on the left side here, and I am really happy with the results. Just brought this thing up like crazy. The brake dust was really caked on here, so it really did a good job of taking most of it off. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and try to use the aerosol can. The only kind of complaint I have with this is not necessarily the product, but the bottle. I kind of don't like how like streamlined the sprayer is, because it doesn't seem like it has like a broad enough spray almost. But we're gonna go ahead and try out the aerosol can on this side and see what we can do with it. But you guys can tell the difference. It's just crazy clean compared to the other side. So let's go ahead and get the aerosol can out, and we'll get to spraying on this thing. Alright guys, so you can see the results here. The wheel's looking absolutely amazing after that super clean job. You can see back here the one I haven't done yet. Pretty filthy. Not quite as bad as what the fronts were before, because the fronts obviously produce a little more brake dust. But this is going to be where we're going to conclude the video for today. Huge shout out to Super Clean for sending me down some cool stuff. I really appreciate them. Make sure you go get some Super Clean for any of your cleaning jobs. It'll definitely help you out. So be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back for a new video soon. Peace.